Hey guys, this is my video about the assignment on Google Classroom, which is supposed to be about creating a newscast for one of these World War things. My newscast personally is on the third battle of ypres, also known as the Battle of I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. According to this article from the National Army Museum, it says that on July 31st, 1917, the British and French launched a massive offensive in the area around Ypres in the Belgian province of Flanders. Flanders is in Europe, by the way, for context. It's in Germany. The Third Battle of Ypres, known later as Passchendaele, was not as bloody as the Somme the year before, but would achieve its own notoriety. Yeah. Basically meaning that the battle wasn't as big as the one before it, but it's still, people still acknowledge that happened. As a matter of fact, here is a quote from General Sir Douglas Haig himself, said on 13 August of 1917. He said, "In my opinion, the war can only be won here in Flanders." But enough of the yapping, it's time for some mapping. I'm sorry. I just wanted to rhyme. I'm sorry you had to listen to that. Here is the Western Front. That's where this battle took place in Europe, in Germany, in Flanders. Looking at this cool map key that you've seen on a lot of maps before, you can see that red arrows mean Allied movements, which are all across the middle, because that's the easiest way to infiltrate the other sides. Go through the middle. The yellow is the original front line, and orange, blue, green, and red represent the front line during the battle, ending with December 7th, which is red, and it's not going good for the green arrow people, which is the other people, which is the people who had to land originally, which is... Okay, I have to stop doing that. It's the Ypres people. The people who live there that are fighting in the war. That's who the green arrowed people are. Now, I know what you're thinking, and I know you're thinking about this because you're not doing anything else. Why would you do that? Why would you want to watch anything else? But you might be wondering, who won the war? And to that, I say that the UK and France had 240,000 to 448,614 disputed casualties, while Belgium had 217,000 to 400,000 casualties, including 24,065 prisoners. So, the casualty slope is very massive, but no one really won the war. Why? This was just a tactic created by that general guy that I mentioned earlier. Ding. To see if he could take it over to win the war. It obviously failed, so he didn't really go back, which meant that it failed, and yeah, they just survived. The thing is, even though this war did start as a way for one to get more advantage over the other, both sides still ended up losing great numbers in men. So none of the sides really had an upside here. So this ended up just being useless.